Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Runners on the corner. Murray on the move to second. He's going to steal second base. No throw down there by Flannery. This is number 5, TJ Small at the dish. Small ahead in the count here, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is going to run in and get him. So Small's going to reach there on the hit by pitch. Going to have number 10, Jagger George, coming up to the dish. First pitch is a foul ball. Which is going to be fouled back. It's going to put George down in the count here, 0-2. Pitch is low in the dirt. Ball 1 here.
Road in Corning, Arkansas. Regular hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Extended hours on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. First Choice Healthcare revolving around you. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Black's Building Center, owned by Jim and Robin Black. Black's Building Center, owned by Jim and Robin Black, was incorporated. Tammy? And Stetson. Love the pictures there from them. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's the King family, Corning, Arkansas. All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to J&N Family Farms for jumping on board with us again this year. We certainly appreciate their sponsorship. I grew up with a couple of them, and wonderful families both of them are. And both the Gleghorn and Young families want to say go Bobcats and best of luck on the season. J&N Family Farms. Brandon Cato with BCB Enterprises LLC. Thank you for jumping on board with us this year, Brandon. You see the awesome family picture there. Love that. He specializes in mosquito fogging, but the man does about anything you can think of. Maybe you need something done to your home shop. Check mark. What about a swimming pool? Check mark. Any job you can think of. Estimates?
All right, folks, we're back here, top of the second. Looks like number 14, McDougal's going to be your lead-off hitter here in the top of the second. Defensively, you got Eli Wright on the mound, TJ Small behind the plate, Price at first, Lucas at second, George at short, Sheard down there at third. You got Russell Mount in left, Jet in center, and Murray in right. First pitch to McDougal's taking ball for a low, or taking low for ball 1. Second pitch in there for a strike. That pitch is going to be ripped down the right field line. That's going to get down in play, fair ball. So McDougal's going to be in there with a stand-up double to lead off the inning. To a 3-conference matchup here today. Your Marmaduke Greyhounds versus your Corning Bobcats. Folks, if you're tuning into this game and you're wanting to catch these boys at home, you only got 3 home games left. The 14th, the 17th, and the 20th of this month to catch your boys live here at Bobcat Stadium. Pitch is fouled out of play down the right field line. Oh, one pitch low in the dirt. Good job by Small to keep it there in front of him. This is number 3, Flannery at the dish. Again, folks, if you're tuning into this game, junior high action after this one as well this afternoon. 1-1 pitch taken outside for a ball, ball 2. Puts the count 2-1 here to Flannery. Pitch in there for a strike. Going to even the count, 2-2. Two pitch taken outside. Going to run the count full. Bobcats lead it here 1-0 in the top of the second inning. 3-2 pitch was taken low for a ball. So Flannery's going to reach there on the walk. Wright's got himself into a little bit of trouble here in the top of the second. 2 runners on, no outs. This is number 11, White, at the dish. Your Marmaduke Greyhounds, if my records are right, they're 0-14 overall, 0-6 conference. So they're looking for their first win on the season here. That pitch is just a little high ball, too. That pitch in there for a strike. Puts the count 2-1 here to White. 2-1 pitch is a little low ball 3. Good eye there by White not to chase that low pitch. Three one pitch is a ball, so that's going to load them here. Still no outs. Coach Kyle going to call time here. Wants to go talk to Wright. Got himself into a little bit of trouble here in the top of the second inning. Don't figure we'll see a pitching change this early, but you never know. Like I said, I'd highly doubt it. Again, I do want to apologize for the late start. We had some technical difficulties that was out of my control. We missed the first half of the top inning here today. Bobcats scored 1 in the bottom of the first to give them this 1-0 lead. Marmaduke's got something cooking here with number 15 Hendricks coming up to the dish. Bases loaded and no outs. First pitch to Hendricks is a ball. Hendricks takes that pitch down late and low. Gonna run the count to 3-0 here. The old pitch to Hendricks is in there for a strike. Last thing you want to do if you're right here is walk or run in. Pitches in there, strike 2. Count full here. Bases loaded, no outs, payoff pitch. That's going to be a little high. Ball 4, so Hendricks is going to reach there on the walk. That also brings in a run there to even this ball game 1-1 here in the top of the second. Still no outs here for your Greyhounds. This is number 20, Newell. That pitch is in there for a strike. That pitch is in there, strike 2. So, Wright got him down in the count 0-2. That pitch is going to be fouled back. That one messed with our camera angle there just a little bit. I'll fix it after this inning here. That pitch is outside. Ball 1. That pitch is going to be hit to the third baseman. Sure, he bobbled it. Going to have to make the clean long throw to first. He does. Out at first, but the run does come across and score. Puts the Greyhounds up 2-1 here. Bobcats did get the first out of the inning, though. It's number 7, Morset at the dish. Pitch was a little high. Runners on second and third. That pitch in there for a strike. You got White down there at third. Hendricks at second. Two-one count or 3-1 count here to Morset. That pitch in there for a strike. Counts full here. Really close pitch is taken for a ball, so Morset's going to reach there on the walk. So Coach Kyle going to call time here again. I'm going to send it to the sponsor video, folks, and just fix the camera view for just a second.
Mark, that's the Mr. Cool brand. Just anything you can think of, this guy can probably make it happen. BCB Enterprises, 870-323-1001.
Zach Brown Farms on the road to success. That's our buddy Zach and also Shayna, one of our staffers here at CSR. And their beautiful little kiddo there, Cade. Love the firstborn there with the CSR shirt on. How about that? Gotta love it. Hey, Zach has been with us since day one. Zach, we appreciate you, buddy. And Shayna, you too. Shayna does so much for us here at CSR. And that's a future CSR worker right there in Cade. Zach Brown Farms, they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Next up on the sponsor video slideshow is Miss Lynn Masterston in 3rd Street Boutique Clothing and Gifts. They have custom t-shirts and tanning and much, much more. In fact, if you see our CSR shirts that we always wear, That is in part to Miss Lynn Masterson. We appreciate her and all that she does, not just for us at CSR, but for the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat Athletics. Go visit her, 3rd Street Boutique. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, let's all give it up for Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner's been with us here at CSR since day one, and we sincerely appreciate his unwavering support. Independent sales representative, listing equipment in Clay, Greene County in Arkansas, and Butler, Ripley County in Missouri. Get a hold of him at 870-598-4310. That's Jason Horner, Big Iron Auctions. Hey, let's give it up for our new sponsor, Mr. Jeremy Wooldridge, State Representative. Hey, he jumped on board with us here at CSR, wanted to support the community that supports him. Also wanted to jump on and help support us here at CSR. He appreciates what we do, and we appreciate him. Very big help, obviously, in our community, in our state, and we certainly appreciate him jumping on board with us here for the 2024-2025 CSR sponsorship year. This ad paid for by Jeremy Wooldridge for State Representative. This ad paid for by Jeremy Woolridge for State Senate. Next up is Anders Excavation LLC. It's my buddy Bryden Anders jumping on board with us this year. Hey, they offer excavation, dozer, and skid steer services. And by the way, before I get too far into this, 3 different states. You see it on the graphic: Northeast Arkansas, Southeast Missouri, and West Tennessee. But also ditching, trenching, erosion control.
All right, folks, we're back here, top of the second. Had a pitching change there. Eli Wright come off. Bryson Murray comes on. So Wright takes over in center field. Murray takes over on the mound. First pitch to Pratt's going to be popped to Sheard down there at third base. Makes the catch there for your second out in the inning. So Murray retires the first batter he faces there with 1 pitch. Pitch is going to be ripped down the left field line. I believe that's going to be a foul ball. That pitch is ripped down the left field line. I think that one's going to stay fair, and it does. 1 run comes in. I think we're going to have a play at the plate, and we don't. 2 runs come in. Your Marmaduke Greyhounds lead it here 4-1, folks, just like that. On the 2 RBI single there from number 4, Dowler. This is number 22, Hampton, at the dish. Pitch there is fouled straight back. Evens the count to him, 1-1. One pitch to Hampton's going to run in behind him. Runners are going to move up. So Morset moves to third, Dowler up to second. Bobcats do have 2 outs here in the inning. Gave up 4 runs total here in the top of the second. Marmaduke leads it here 4-1. That pitch is cut on and missed, strike 2. That evens the count here to Hampton. Two pitch is a little low. It's going to run the count full here, 3-2 to Hampton. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Greyhounds have scored 4 in the inning. Payoff pitch from Murray is going to be hit out to left center. That's going to get down. 1 run comes in and scores. Dowler's holding up at third there. Makes it a 5-1 ball game. It's number 14, McDougal, your leadoff hitter. I take that back. I do not believe he's your leadoff hitter. You let it off in the top of the second for us. That pitch is going to be hit out to right center. Russell chasing it down. It's going to drop. One run comes in and scores. Runner headed around third. They're going to hold him up, though. 6-1, Marmaduke Greyhounds. So you got runners on the corners here, 2 outs. Greyhounds have scored 6 in the inning. Pitch there is fouled out of play. This is number 3, Flannery at the dish, down in the count 0-1 here. Pitch is cut on and missed, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. It's going to be cut on and missed, strike 3. So Flannery's going to strike out there for the 3rd out of the inning. Marmaduke Greyhounds come up there in the top of the second, put 6 runs on the board, folks. We'll be back bottom of the second. Bobcats going to have to keep the bats hot.
And much, much more. Get a hold of Bryden at 870-335-5140.
Hey, we've got another familiar face on our CSR sponsorship video slideshow, and that is those young ladies right there in front of you at Hands On Learning LLC. Hands On Learning provides developmental, speech, physical, and occupational therapy to children of all ages. They even have clinics in locations such as Jonesboro, Paragould, Ash Flat, and of course, right here in good old Corning, Arkansas. You can go online at handsonlearningllc.com. Also find them on Facebook. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Whether you're looking for a refreshing basic facial, a rejuvenating hydrofacial, or the ultimate anti-aging treatment, we've got you covered. Add-ons like dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, and light therapy will leave your skin glowing. Dreaming of those lashes that wow? Try our classic or volume lash extensions, or lift and tint for a natural boost. Plus, we offer brow waxing, full face waxing, spray tans, and even permanent jewelry to give you that extra sparkle. At Indulge Spa, we believe confidence starts with self-care. Come treat yourself. You deserve it. Call us today at 870-809-0229 to book your first session. And remember, go Bobcats.
We've got a new one for the CSR sponsor video slideshow, and it's the Bowers family, and we sure appreciate them jumping on board with us here at CSR, and it's Bowers Farms out of Corning, Arkansas. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season, and they've supported us not just here at CSR, but also some of the youth stuff we do, and that means a lot to us. Corning's youth always important. These folks right here are always supporting that. Let's give it up for Bowers Farms. Go Cats. You won't find two bigger Bobcat fans than these two right here. Let's give it up for the Robinson family and Robinson Farms. Big thank you to Terry and Vicki Robinson for jumping on board with us this year. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Robinson Farms, go Cats. All of us at Corning.
All right, folks, we're back here. Bottom of the second. Looks like number 27, David Rapert's going to be leading it off here for us. Got him number 3, Russell, on deck. First pitch is going to run inside and get him. Just stands there and takes it like a hoss, like he is. Trots his way on down to first base. So Rapert's going to reach there on the hit by pitch. I believe they're going to have someone come out and pitch run for him. They do. That's going to be Lane Lucas. So Bobcats got a runner on here. Bottom of the second, no outs. Number 3, Russell at the dish. First pitch he sees taken for a ball high. Folks, if you're tuning into this one, don't go anywhere. After this one, we got some junior high action tonight. They're going to be taking on your Marmaduke Greyhounds as well. Pickoff move to first. Lucas on the move. Throw down is going to be not in time. He's safe at second. So credit Lucas there with the steal. That pitch is going to be high. Ball 2. Runner was on the move. Pitch was way high. It was ball 4, so Russell's going to take first there on the 4-pitch walk. Lucas advances to third base on the wild pitch, you'd say. Believe your Bobcats are going to be at the top of the lineup with Jackson Jett at the dish. Runner on the move to second, no throw down. So credit Russell there with the stolen base. Runners on third and second here, no outs. That pitch is going to be hit to short. Shortstop's going to knock it down, throw to third. He's going to be out at third. But Jett's going to be safe at first, and the run does come in and score. That's going to be number 2, Eli Wright at the dish. So Jett's at first there. Going to show bunt, pulls back. One old pitch is in there for a strike. Going to even the count to Wright, 1-1. Jett going to be on the move. Pitch was in there for a strike. Throw down's there. He's safe at second, though. Credit Flannery with a good, accurate throw to second base. That's the second time he's threw down there. Good hard throw, and they've been accurate. 2-2 count here to Wright. One out in the inning. Pitch is going to be taken high for a ball. Wild pitch, so Jett's going to advance to third. Puts the count full here to Wright, 3-2. Pitch is going to be popped straight up. Your shortstop, Pratt's calling everybody off, makes the catch there for your second out of the inning. Going to have number 7, Rex Sherd, coming up. So 2 outs here in the inning. Jets down there on third. Bobcats have scored 1 run here in the inning. Throw back behind the runner at third base. Jets going to be in there safe. The Flannery keeping them close there on the base pass. That pitch is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Runner on the move. He's going to be there. So the runner is going to come in and score there on the pass ball. Makes it a 3-6 ball game here. Pitch is going to be hit out to center field. That's going to drop. So Sherry's going to get on there with the 2-out single. First pitch is going to get past Flannery. Sherry's going to advance to second base. This is number 15, Ty Price at the dish here for your Bobcats. Going to be ahead in the count 1-0 here. Sherry's standing out there on second. Greyhounds do have 2 outs here in the inning. That pitch runs inside. Two-0 pitch. Flannery's going to drop it there. Sherry's going to advance to third on the pass ball. Price ahead in the count now, 3-0. Three-0 pitch is high, ball 4. Sherry's on the move home. Play at the plate. He's going to be there easy. Makes it a 6-4 game here. So Bobcats crawling their way back there after giving up 6 runs in the top of the second. Coach is going to call time here. Talk with Dowler. Not sure if we'll see a pitching change or not. Big key for your Marmaduke Greyhounds, I've heard this year, has been their pitching. It's not been the best. So I hate to say it, but Dowler may be their ace. I'm not 100% sure there. We'll see what happens. I think he's going to stay on the mound, and he does. So Dowler's going to stay on the mound. 6-4 is your score. That pitch is outside to Murray for ball 1. Runner on the move. No throw down. Price going to be at second standing. Murray ahead in the count 2-0 here. Pitch is going to be outside, ball 3. Three-0 pitch. That's a wild one as well. Price is on his way to third. Flannery threw his hand up there and blocked it, but got way out there in front of him. Price was able to make his way to third. So now you got number 5, TJ Small, coming up. Bobcats still have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. They've scored 3 here in this inning. Still trail this ball game by 2 runs. Going to have runners on the corners here. Most definitely say we're going to see Murray in motion headed to second, and he's off. Pitch is inside. Oh, Murray does take second base there on the inside pitch. Two-0 count here to Small. Pitch is going to run in behind him. 3-0 here. That pitch is a ball 4. Well, that's going to load the bases here. This is number 10, Jagger George, coming up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch to George, runs inside. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's going to even it to George, 1-1. Pitch runs inside, gets past Flannery. Price is on his way home. He scores easy. Murray moves up to third, Small to second there. Bobcats only trail this game by 1 run now. So Bobcats have scored 4 here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 count to George. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Ooh, really close call. He called it a ball. 3-1 is the count. Really close pitch. Thought it was there. Three-one pitch is high and outside, ball 4. Well, that's going to load the bases here. You got Murray out there on third, Small at second, George at first. This is number 4, Lane Lucas. That pitch is fouled down the first base line, out of play. Evens the count, 1-1 here. Pitch was a ball. Puts the count 2-1. 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike. Pitch is going to be hit right back up the middle where it came from. Shortstop fielded it, though. He was safe at first. 1 run scores. The second run scores. Just like that, your Bobcats lead it here 6-7. First pitch to Russell is ball one. Pitch runs inside, ball two. Got George at second. Lucas down there at first. Russell at the dish. 2-0 pitch on its way. That's in there for a strike. That pitch is a wild one. Both runners going to be on the move. So both runners advance there on the wild pitch. 3-1 count. Ball four. So Russell's going to reach there on the walk. Coach's going to come out. I figure this is where we will probably see the pitching change. You're going to have our leadoff hitter, Jackson Jett, up at the dish. Let's see, folks. We are going to have a pitching change, I do believe. So we'll send it to the sponsor video, and we will be back. Bottom of the second, bases loaded, 2 outs. Jackson Jett up to bat.
American Dragon and El Acapulco. Both restaurants are right here in God's country, Corning, Arkansas, both right off Main Street here in Corning. American Dragon, locally owned and operated family-style restaurant with a little bit of everything. Get a hold of them at 870-631-3532. El Acapulco of Corning, family-friendly Mexican restaurant, great cost and great food. Get a hold of them, 870-857-5001. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Hey, looking for that perfect spot to park and relax? At BJ's RV Park, we combine small town charm with big time convenience. Prime location, easy access, full hookups, pet friendly, locally owned and operated. Whether you're here for a night, a weekend, or a long term stay, BJ's RV Park makes it simple to enjoy comfort, convenience, and community. Find them at 2103 West Main Street in Corning, Arkansas. Call or text 870 219 2277. Come as guests, leave as friends. We can't wait to host you at BJ's RV Park.
Let's all join in and give a shout out to R&S Aviation out of Corning, Arkansas, a new sponsor this year that jumped on board. We sure appreciate Riley and Scott George for jumping on with us and supporting not just us, but these athletes, these young men and women of Corning High School, and also the city of Corning as well. Big thanks to them. Hey, they're hoping the Bobcats this year in athletics can fly high just as they do. That's R&S Aviation out of Corning, Arkansas. Go Cats. Hey, Ballard's Auto Repair jumping on board with us again here at CSR. We appreciate them. Chris and Lonnie Ballard at Ballard's Auto Repair would like to thank their customers for all the support over the years. Ballard's is a fourth-generation family-owned business, and they are open from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So call Chris or call Lonnie for all of your minor auto body, mechanical repair, auto glass replacement, tire sales, and yes, they are still doing U-Haul rentals. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Everybody at Corning Sports Report wants to say thank you so much to everybody at Watson Oil Company right here in beautiful Crown Free, Corning, Arkansas. Obviously a fuel supplier here in Corning, but more than that, especially to us, they have been behind us.
All right, folks, we're back here. Number 11, White, took over on the mound for your Marmaduke Greyhounds. Bases remain loaded. First pitch, 2 Jets in there for a strike. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Bobcats have scored 6 here. They lead this game 7-6. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. We had a pitching change. Number 11, White, took over on the mound. Jets going to hit it out to right center. Right fielder cannot get there. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. 3rd run coming around, and he's going to be in. So Jackson Jett clears the bases there, makes it a 6-10 ball game. Umpires are gathering on the field here. I'm not 100% sure what the issue is. So I'm not sure what the umpires converged about there. Not 100% sure. Jackson Jett cleared the bases there with the double to right field. Now you got Eli Wright at the dish. He's going to hit it out to right field. Your right fielder comes in on it, makes the play there. That's your 3rd out of the inning, folks. So Bobcats scoring 9 runs there in the bottom of the second to make it a 6-10 game. We're going to send it to the sponsor video, and we'll be back top of the 3rd.
The family photo too. That's awesome. Tight knit group there, and I see some athletes in that photo too. You can find them at 406 Southeast 1st Street, right across the tracks there in Corning, Arkansas, or get a hold of them at 870-857-6366. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Let's give it up for another familiar face here with us at CSR. That's Farm Bureau Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. This is the Michael Lindsay Agency with the manager agents of Danielle Francis and Trevor Johnson. They're wishing the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. And for all your insurance needs, get a hold of them at 870-857-6788. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Next sponsor up, that would be B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. And the folks that own that, Mr. Brian Bass and Lisa Bass. Thank you so much, Brian. Good friend of mine, and always been good to me, and I appreciate him. And good athlete back in the day as well. Hey, for all your well drilling needs, get a hold of this man right here, 870-215-3808. Again, that's Brian Bass with B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, 870-215-3808. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Let's get up for Carter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas, and our good buddy Michael Smith out of Corning, Arkansas, for their great support here at CSR year in, year out. They're there behind us. They're also in a highly productive, irrigated, quality seed area of Northeast Arkansas. They distribute in an area from Central Arkansas to Southeast Missouri. It's a wide range. Proprietary and public groups, 4, 5, and 6 varieties, soybeans, rice, wheat, corn, and milo seed. Get a hold of them. 870-259-3231. Thank you, Michael Smith. Thank you, Carter Cox Seeds. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Corning Sports wants to say thank you to Miss Amy Jordan.
All right, folks, we're back here, top of the 3rd. Looks like number 11, White's going to be leading it off at the dish. First pitch from Murray is in there for a strike. Bobcats scored 9 runs in the bottom of the second, make it a 10-6 game here. Pitch is cut on and missed, strike 2. Count is 1-2 here to White. Pitch is going to be a little low, going to even the count 2-2. That pitch is cut on and missed, strike 3. So Murray strikes first batter he faces. Strikes out the first batter he faces here in the top of the third. First pitch to number 15 is taken for a ball. Second pitch is a little high ball too. So Hendricks going to reach there on the 4-pitch walk. That pitch in there for a strike. This is number 20, Newell. Sun, you can see the sun finally starting to peek out behind the clouds here. Pickoff move to first base. He's back easy. A 1 pitch is fouled back. I'll put Noel down on the count 0-2 here. Again, folks, if you're tuning in, you want to see these boys play here at home. They've only got 3 home games left, the 14th, 17th, and the 20th of this month. That pitch is ripped down the left field line. I think that's going to be in play, and it is. Runner's going to hold at third, so Hendricks is going to advance all the way to third, and Noel's going to be in there with a stand-up 1-out double. Good job by Noel there, down in the count 0-2. Rips it down the left field line, keeps it in play. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 out. First pitch to Morset's in there for a strike. Second pitch in there, strike 2. Good job by Murray here to work ahead in the count. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitches cut on and missed. Strike 3, so the batter is out. So Morset struck out. This first pitch to number 12 is hit out to left field. Left fielder camps underneath it and makes the play. That's Jed out there in left for your 3rd out of the inning. So Greyhounds had something cooking there, but leave 2 runners stranded, folks. We're going to go ahead and send it to the sponsor video. We'll be back, bottom of the 3rd.
Or you can call ahead, you can dine in, or even go through the drive-through window for pickup. Reach them at 870-857-6884, or go see them at 1615 West Main Street. That's right off the main drag there in Corning, Arkansas. Thank you, Miss Amy Jordan, for all you do for Corning Bobcat Athletics, the city of Corning, and also us here at CSR. Thank you to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Yet again, a CSR sponsor, and we sure do appreciate Miss Kathy Goodman, the owner-operator there. Hey, Goodman Drug Company, serving Clay County since 2011. They are more than just a pharmacy. They are a family. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, they are able to provide their patients with the personalized healthcare experience they deserve. Get hold of them 870-857-0551. Miss Kathy and everyone at Goodman Drug wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Next up on the sponsor slideshow is K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. Hey, you want some genuine people who genuinely care about Corning athletics and the Corning Bobcats? These folks right here, Keith and Rhonda Turner. I want to say thank you guys so much. Several years in a row now, they have sponsored us out of Success, Arkansas, and we certainly do appreciate it. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Thank you to the Oaks of NEA in Corning, Arkansas. And a good friend of mine right there, a classmate of mine from the class of 2006 here at Corning High School, Miss Lisa Bass. The Oaks of NEA is a beautiful.
All right, folks, we're back here, bottom of the third. Looks like number 7, Sherrod's going to be leading us off. Pitch is a little high, ball 1. That pitch is going to be a line drive down the third base line, so Sherrod's going to reach there to lead off the inning. So now you're going to have number 15, Ty Price, at the dish. Pitch is going to be hit right back to White at the mound. Bounced right off his glove. Unfortunate there. So Price is going to reach. I'm going to see if I can't replay that in time. Watch the replay here on your screen, folks. It was almost just a defensive reflection there. So both runners are safe there. Price going to reach on the line drive single right back to White. So 2 on, no outs here. And you got number 8, Murray, at the dish. Pitch is going to be hit right back to White. He's going to field it. Makes the good long clean throw to first. So that's 2 pitches that have been hit right back to White at the mound. Was able to field that one, though, and get the first out here in the bottom of the third. Now you got number 5, Small, at the dish. First pitch he sees is taken low for ball 1. Second pitch is way high, ball 2. Sherrod down there at third, Price at second. Small ahead in the count here, 2-0. Tool pitch was high, 3-0 the count here to Small. 1 out in the inning. Pitch is going to be high as well, so Small going to reach there on the walk. That's going to load the bases here for George. First pitch to George, runs in and hits him. So that's going to drive a run in here, make it 11-6. You're going to have number 4, Lucas, at the dish. First pitch he sees is taken high for a ball. That pitch in the dirt as well, ball 2. It's a 2-0 count here to Lucas. Two old pitches fouled straight back out of play. That pitch is going to run in and hit Lucas. That's going to drive in another run here in the bottom of the 3rd. This is Russell at the dish here. Bases remain loaded, only 1 out. That pitch is going to run in and get Russell. So you've had 3 batters back to back to back hit by the pitch. Unfortunate here for the Bobcat, unfortunate for the Bobcats, unfortunate for your Greyhounds as well. So you're going to have your leadoff hitter, Jet, who's 3 for 3 on the day, up. Still only 1 out, bases loaded. You got George down there at 3rd, Lucas at 2nd, Russell at 1st. First pitch is hit out to right. That's going to drop. That's going to get right fielder, kind of bobbled it there. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Makes it a 15-6 ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd. Now you got number 2, Eli Wright, coming up. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runners on the corners. Jet on the move. Pitch is taken for a strike. No throw down. Let's credit Jackson Jet there with the steal to second base. Pitch is going to be hit out to right fielder. It's going to drop in front of him. So 1 run's going to score. Jet going to hold at 3rd there. Makes it a 16-6 ball game. And this is number 7, Rex Shrewd, coming up. Runner on the move. Pitch was in there for a strike, no throw down. It's credit he got right there with the stolen base. This is number 7, Rex Shrewd at the dish. Got 1 out, runners at 3rd and 2nd. Pitch is taken high for a ball. Going to even the count to him, 1-1. One pitch is popped straight up. I believe it's going to be out of play, and it is. So 1-2 is the count here to Shrewd. Only 1 out right at second, Jet at third. That pitch is popped up. Looks like it's going to be right behind first base. It's going to get down. Throws coming in at the plate. Runner safe. Makes it 17-6 here. Shirt on the move. First pitch, Price sees, he swings, pops it up. That's going to get down. So run does score there. Price, that was a little bit of a blooper just right behind second base. No one could seem to find it there. So now you got Sherrod out there on second, Price at first. First pitch to Murray is outside for a ball. That pitch in there for a strike. Pitch is going to run outside. Put Murray ahead in the count here, 2-1. Bobcats have scored 8 runs here in the bottom of the third. They lead this game 18-6. Pitch is taken outside, ball 3. 3-1 count here to Murray, 1 out. Three-one pitch is high, ball 4, so Murray's going to reach there on the walk. So bases are going to be loaded here with only 1 out for number 5, TJ Small. Oh, 1 pitch, or first pitch, 2 Smalls in there for a strike. That pitch is going to be popped, fouled, popped out of play, fouled straight back. So Small going to be down in the count here, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch to Small is low in the dirt. Good job by Flannery to keep it there in front of him. It's a deep backstop here. One of the deepest I've seen at a high school baseball field. So if that ball gets past Flannery, the runner at third almost definitely scores. 1-2 pitch was cut on and fouled. So everybody's going to get reset and do it again. One-two count to Small, bases loaded, only 1 out. Pitch is going to be fouled straight back out of play. It's going to have to get reset and do it again. Good job by Small here to keep battling, stay alive. 1-2 pitch is going to be hit out to left field. That's going to bounce off the fence. 1 run's going to score. The second run comes in and scores. It is a 20-6 ball game here. Your Corning Bobcats lead it. It's a 2 RBI double there for Small to left field. Now you're going to have number 10, Jagger George, stepping up to the dish. First pitch is ripped down the third base line. That's a fair ball. A 1 run scores there, and the second run comes in and scores as well. Makes it a 22-6 game. See them converging here. I'm not 100% sure what the rule is. So that is it. That's your ball game. 15 runs after 3, folks. So your Corning Bobcats win it here in 3 innings, 22-6. Like I said, if you've tuned into this one, folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to have some junior high action as well after this. So I'm going to go ahead and step away for a minute, send it to the sponsor video, folks, and we'll be back with some junior high action.
On location. Get a hold of them at 870-631-2279. A 5-star company. You can find them downtown at 515 Southwest 2nd Street. That is Miss Lisa Bass and Brian Bass, the Oaks of NEA. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. And another repeat sponsor here, Miss Carrie Russum Qureshi with Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management. We sincerely appreciate Carrie and all the support she has given us over the years. They're helping families and small businesses owners protect their wealth and loved ones. You can get a hold of them at 870-275-4304. Again, that's 870-275-4304. We want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Nutrient Ag Solutions. Nutrient Ag offers a wide variety of services to help out their clients in the agricultural sector, and you can find them online at nutrientagsolutions.com. And more locally here, we love our man James Varvel. Big thank you not only for what you do here with us at CSR with the sponsorship and Nutrient Ag Solutions, you always spearhead that, but all the volunteer work, the time that you put into different programs in the city of Corning and the athletics. James, we appreciate you, buddy. Nutrient Ag Solutions, go Bobcats. One of the most humble and smartest men that I know, Mr. John Seelig. I want to say thank you to him and his company, Civil Engineering Associates, that he works for there in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and also a branch in Poplar Bluff, Missouri as well. John's been great to us here at CSR. His company has sponsored us every year, and we can't say thank you enough. Hey, if you need to get a hold of them, though, 870-972-5316 out of Jonesboro, or maybe a little bit closer, maybe you're in the Boot Hill, you want to call the Poplar Bluff branch, 573-686-2488. That's Civil Engineering Associates. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Yet again, the same name, same faces here, Jerry and Linda Turner for Jalen Farms. Thank you guys so much. You're always so nice to me. You've done this every year with us, and it means a lot to us, the support you give us here at Corning Sports Report. They don't ever care what we say about them or what it is. They just want to support us, and that means a lot. So let's give it up for Jalen Farms, Jerry and Linda Turner. They want to say, go, Cats, go.
Behind every connection is a community. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect live this every day. We sponsor local events, volunteer, and lend a hand when it matters most. Like Cast for Kids, helping children reel in moments they'll never forget. We're there on Friday nights and alongside the local businesses that help keep this community moving. Power, internet, and a whole lot more. Clay County Electric and Clay County Connect, committed to community.
Hey Bobcat Nation, this is Eric Leonard with Leonard's Paintless Dent and Windshield Repair. Give me a call for all of your auto glass needs. I am mobile and have proudly served all of Clay County and the surrounding areas for the past 3 years. I bill all insurance and I'm registered with the Auto Glass Safety Council. When a need comes for a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, give me a call. Quotes are always free. 870-323-0141. And as always, go Bobcats.
Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is our buddy Logan Carpenter and his company Summit Roofing and Restoration. For all your commercial and residential roofing and restoration needs, get a hold of Logan at 870-340-7009. They have financing available, and he wants to wish those Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Baptist Church in Corning, Arkansas is a church that strives to love God, His Word, people, and families. Located at 316 Craft Street, the church offers opportunities for all ages to worship and grow spiritually. Sunday morning Bible study for all ages is at 9:45 in the morning, and worship service is at 10:45 a.m. Sunday evening worship service is at 6 p.m., and then Wednesday nights they're focused on ministering to Calvary kids, pre-K through 6th grade, and the Calvary youth, 7th through 12th grade. And that begins at 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday night. Hey, visit Calvary on the web at www.calvarycorning.org, or you can find them on Facebook, and get this, they even have a YouTube channel. Calvary would love to have you and your family come worship.
Energy Infusion Center, downtown Corning, Arkansas. Great friends of ours, and more importantly, great people in our community. That's Miss Debbie and Bud Hill, who have always supported us here at CSR, except this time with a little different twist. That's right, the Energy Infusion Center is such a unique place is the right word. Only one of 500 in the world. You heard that right. Only one of 500 in the world on the planet Earth, on our globe, and we've got one right here in God's country, Corning, Arkansas. Holds up to 12 people per night. Guys, that's a lot. Take your whole family if you want to. In fact, it's only $150 to spend those 12 hours overnight. How about that? That's cheaper than most hotels, guys. Plus, the important stuff, you're getting the healing factors that your body really needs. I love this idea. In fact, some of our Bobcat athletes that you are watching right now in this live stream went there to help heal their bodies after games. Downtown Corning, Arkansas, at Debbie Rose Massage is Energy Infusion Center. Reach them at 573-480-7819, and they're wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge. Rob believes that we're at a pivotal time here in Clay County, and that under the right leadership, we can look ahead to a bright future. One county, one future. That's Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge. Again, this ad paid for by Rob Chandler for Clay County Judge.
For 85 years, Clay County Electric has powered our community with a legacy of excellent service. And now you get power and connectivity with the same great service you've come to expect. Clay County Connect brings the world to your fingertips with reliable, affordable, high-speed broadband internet. The best part? You get the same great local service that has defined us for decades. To learn more on how we can best serve you, visit us online or call 870-857-3521.
This is a political ad paid for by Jeremy Woods. This man right here is very, very involved in our community, especially with our youth. And he'd like you to vote for him, Jeremy Woods, Corning School Board District Position number 1. His slogan, working for our children, and I truly believe him when he says that. Again, this is a political ad paid for by Jeremy Woods.
Malone Custom Designs has a new spot downtown, and we'd love for you to come by. With our laser engraving machines, we can personalize almost any gift in our store. We do caps, knives, keychains, tumblers, stickers, decals, business cards, banners, and more. While you're here, consider booking a photography session in our new studio. Visit us at 421 Southwest 2nd Street in Corning, and let's make something special.
Here at Magic by Tammy. That's Tammy McKenna, your owner there / stylist. A full-service salon. That means cuts, colors, perms, and waxes with a wide range of products for the whole family. Come see Tammy McKinney or Mary Russell for all of your hair care needs. You can reach them ahead of time at 870-857-3338. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Political ad paid for by the supporters of Blaine McClung. With over a decade of law enforcement experience in Clay County, Blaine McClung seeks to continue his public service as your next sheriff and collector. Recognizing the need for the DARE programs in local school districts, increased rural patrols utilizing marked patrol units, and critical training for deputies, Blaine McClung respectfully asks for your vote to help clean up Clay County. Political ad paid for by supporters of Blaine McClung.
Nona Bell's genuine golden fry fish breading and seasonings have been produced in Corning, Arkansas since 1969. This is your best choice to roll fish for deep frying, pan frying, or baking. These products have been a comfort food, satisfying taste buds for over 50 years now. But don't be mistaken, Nona Bell's can also be used to batter poultry, vegetables, exotic foods, and more. Nona Bell's Golden Fry and related products can be found in grocers and fish and seafood markets throughout the central United States. You can get a hold of them at 870-857-3164 or go online, www.nonabells.com. Thank you to Mr. Brett McMillan, your agent there with State Farm Insurance in 2 locations, Corning, Arkansas and Pickett, Arkansas, for sponsoring us here at Corning Sports Report. Here to help life go right. We are your good neighbors at State Farm, providing you with the insurance and financial services you need. Get a hold of Brett and his staff at Corning at 870-857-3463 or at Pickett, 870-598-2808. Brett and his staff want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. A big thank you to our new sponsor this year, Mr. Blake Johnson and Blake Johnson Farms. You see the family photo there. I always love these family photos for their sponsorship pics. Love that. Blake's been a good pal of ours for a while. Obviously a big supporter of not only the city of Corning Bobcat Athletics, but also us here at CSR. Blake Johnson Farms, everyone at the staff there wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, a big shout out to Farm Service Incorporated here in Northeast Arkansas out of Corning and Noble. We appreciate them jumping on board with us here at Corning Sports Report. At Farm Service Inc., we strive to provide advanced agricultural technology with quality personalized service right here in Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri. With our selection of brand name products and service technology, you can count on us to help your profits grow. They also want to mention they sell fertilizer, chemicals, seed, farm supplies, fuel, and offer custom application. Farm Service Incorporated want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, all of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Pocahontas Real Estate Company. They're located there in Pocahontas, Arkansas. For all your residential, farms, hunting, commercial, and investment property needs, get a hold of these fine folks, 870-892-8542. They also have a website, www.pocahontasrealestate.com. 10 agents in their office. How about that? 10 agents, and they cover all of Northeast Arkansas. You can go find them at 1262 Highway 67 North in Pocahontas, and they are proud supporters of Corning Sports Report. This political ad paid for by Todd Watson for Clay County Judge. Todd Watson isn't just running for county judge. He's running to serve his neighbors, his friends, and the people who call Clay County home. He says, together, we can make a difference. Vote Todd Watson. Todd Watson for Clay County Judge. This ad paid for by Todd Watson for Clay County Judge. And another familiar face here at CSR, that is Silas Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation Incorporated out of Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate Jerry, Rhonda, and Michael Salas for always taking care of us here
at CSR and supporting us. It means a lot. Hey, you can go visit them at 908 North Missouri Avenue there in Corning, Arkansas, or reach out to them, 870-857-3086. Solid grain bins, S&L Irrigation. Go Bobcats. Hey, another company with unwavering support to us here at CSR, that is Red Taylor Ford, your local auto dealership here in Corning, Arkansas, right off the main drag there at 401 Southwest 2nd Street. Hey, they've got everything there. They've got new cars, they've got trucks, they got SUVs, crossovers, and you can find them all online at www.redtaylorford.com, or you can give them a call, 870-857-3516. Big thanks to all the fine folks there at Red Taylor Ford. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Delta Counseling and Life Coaching. Welcome aboard, Miss Monica Shelton. Miss Shelton is a licensed professional counselor in Arkansas and Missouri, but she's also a certified life coach. I mean, she can work with anybody in the world, literally. Hey, all of her appointments are through telehealth with options for 30, 45-minute, or 60-minute appointments, and she specializes in working with anxiety, depression, ADHD, relationship issues, and life transitions. She also has experience with grief and trauma. They say behind every great coach is an amazing woman just like Miss Shelton right here. Get a hold of her at 636-575-7505. There's also a website on there. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, I love this picture. How can you not love this? This is awesome right here. This is Woolard Farms out of Success, Arkansas, and they're sponsoring us, you guessed it, yet again. Every single year they do, but I love the change of pictures this year. All the fine folks there at Woolard Farm, including Nathan, Jennifer, Dylan, Josie, Ashley, and now, of course, beautiful Kennedy Allen Woolard. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Woolard Farms, go Cats. Big thank you to the NEA Veterinary Clinic yet again for supporting us and these kids here at Corning through us at CSR. And you also see My Zoe Rescue there as well. That's a 501c3 charitable organization, nonprofit. We appreciate what they do. And also what the NEA Veterinary Clinic does as well. It's a one-stop shop for your pets. Anything you need there. And great, great service. I can vouch for that one. Hey, get a hold of them at 870-857-5050. Again, 870-857-5050. NEA Veterinary Clinic wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, let's give it up for another familiar face here on our CSR sponsor video slideshow, and that is Miss Kimberly Tinsley and her company, AGC Tax Services. You can find them at 2508 West Main Street, or you can get a hold of them at 870-857-3765. Kimberly wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
I'm Mike Vinson, certified public accountant and a Bobcat fan for as long as I can remember. Vicki and I supported Bobcat sports through the years as our daughters chased their athletic dreams. We are blessed to continue supporting the Bobcats as our granddaughter Bailey now pursues her dreams at Corning High School. And as we watch the new classrooms and hallways at CHS disappear, we will soon begin to see something.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a little bit of a tidbit here before we get going. I had some things I wanted to mention. Senior high picked up the win there. Now we're going to have some junior high action. Your junior high Bobcats are 2-4 on the season with one tie. Their last game they lost to Rector by 1 run there, 4-5. And then your Marmaduke Junior High, I do not have a record for them, unfortunately. Again, this is some junior high action. I did want to mention, before we get this game going, May 9th, we have our Hop Alley Rally here in Corning, Arkansas. And then something else that I wanted to throw out there, the Odyssey of a Mind, what they call OM, is having a performance Saturday, April 18th. I seen that. Pretty much, if you don't know what it is, Saturday, April 18th at the auditorium, I believe it said, they are going to do a pretty informative little presentation there, Saturday, April 18th. Again, that's the Odyssey of the Mind performance. And then we also are going to have our annual Hop Alley Rally coming up May 9th. Your senior high Bobcats only have 3 home games left as the schedule stands right now. They play the 14th, the 17th, and the 20th. So if you're wanting to see these boys live here in action, you've got the chance tomorrow, the 17th and the 20th there. Again, we're going to have some junior high action coming at you live probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes, folks. If you're tuning in, don't go anywhere. I'm going to send it to the sponsor video, and we'll be right back.
Matthew and Cindy Woolard of Woolard Flying Service. I want to say thank you to you two. Always been good to us here at CSR, and also good to our community, good to our school, our kids, and we sure do appreciate it. Everyone at Woolard Flying Service wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's Woolard Flying Service.
Hey guys, if you can, go see my stepdaughter Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio. That's in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. She does hair, braids, makeup, updos. I don't even know what that is, but she says she does them. Eyebrows, eyebrow tint, eyebrow lamination, and eyelash lift and tint. You can reach her at 573-776-398. I want to give my stepdaughter Hannah Eddy at Glam Hair Studio in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And her sister Smalls wants to say,
please go see my sister Hannah.
Hey, let's give it up for a good man and a good friend of ours here at CSR, Mr. Kenny Francis. We appreciate him jumping on board with us. Hey, he's got 2 different buildings here. The White House on Main Street, you see that on the top left-hand corner of your screen, and Puddle Duck Lodge on the bottom right. The White House on Main Street is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and Puddle Duck Lodge is a 6-bed, 3-bath with a huge lake full of fish. I can vouch for that one. Hey, you can book these things online on an Airbnb or message Kenny at 870-323-0035. We appreciate you, Kenny Francis. He want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, here's 2 big Bobcat fans, but also 2 really good people and great supporters of us here at CSR. That's Jim and Cindy Davis with JSD Cattle Ranch. We want to say thank you to these 2. They don't even care what we say on their ad. Don't even care if we run the ad, but we do because we want to show them how much we appreciate their support every single year. That's Jim and Cindy Davis with JSD Cattle Ranch. Go Bobcats. Hey, we've got a repeat CSR supporter. That's that man, Mr. Danny Reed right there. Him and West Dollar and the company Southern Breeze Heating and Cooling LLC. We appreciate all they do for the city of Corning, for Bobcat Athletics, and obviously us here at CSR. Hey, get a hold of them for all of your heating and cooling needs. They are the folks to call. Get a hold of Danny at 870-323-2057 or Wes at 870-450-3900. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Thank you to all the fine folks at Harold Implement Company. They've been with us for the last few years here at CSR, and their support means an awful lot to us. Hey, they are your one-stop shop for all things Polaris Off-Road, Bad Boy Mowers, Ace Hardware, steel, and hunting supplies. A little bit of everything in there, and they really do have a little bit of everything. You got to check it out. Family owned and operated since 1946. Love that. Right here locally in Corning, Arkansas. You can find them online at heraldimplement.com, or better yet, just call them 870-857-3931. That's Harold Implement Company. Wishing the Bobcats the best of luck.
hey, let's welcome aboard our new sponsor, Woods Masonry and Repair LLC. Hey, and I got to say, they do a little bit of everything from custom commercial buildings, historic preservation, safe rooms, residential repairs and upgrades, commercial restoration, residential restoration. The list goes on and on. So get a hold of Woods Masonry and Repair LLC at 870-931-4792. And Eric and Melissa Woods are proud CHS alumni from the class of 93 and 95, wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Let's give a shout out to the Woodard family and Sky High Fun Zone, where the fun never stops. Looking for the ultimate place to jump, play, and celebrate? At Sky High Fun Zone, they've got wall-to-wall trampolines, exciting attractions for all ages, birthday party packages that make planning easy and fun. Check out their hours, specials, and you can book parties at www.skyhighfunzone.com. skyhighfunzone.com. They're also located at 2801 Cheshire Boulevard in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, which is the old water park there. Again, check them out at www.skyhighfunzone.com. Let's give a big thank you to Kate Pharmacy out of Corning, Arkansas, multiple time sponsor here with the Corning Sports Report, located right here off of 500 North Missouri Avenue in Corning. Their pharmacy provides a number of services, including free delivery inside the city limits, very short wait times, compliance packaging options, a convenient drive-through, 24 hours, prescription services, vaccinations, diabetic shoes, and many, many more. Get hold of them at 8708.
Okay, folks, we're live here. Top of the first inning. Something I haven't seen here, a little unusual. First pitch hit by number 1 is going to get down in right field. That drops right there in front of Hunt out in right field. So threw me off here. They got started without a home plate umpire. I'm not sure if we're going to have a home plate umpire. I've only got numbers for the junior high Greyhounds. So I want to apologize to any Marmaduke fans we have watching. That was number 1 that let it off there with the single to right field. Now he's on the move to second. So defensively, you've got Jet on the mound, Whitley behind the plate, Swint down there at third, Varvel at short, McDonald at second, Williams at first, Hunt out in right, Weaver in center with Woodard in left. And our home plate umpire has arrived. This is number 4 at the dish for your junior high Greyhounds. So 2-2 count here. Here's a pitch from Jet. That's in there, strike 3. So Jet strikes him out there for the first out of the inning. If you're just now tuning in with us, folks, junior high action. Number 14 is going to rip that down the third base line. That's a fair ball. They're waving the runner in. Woodard had a little bit of trouble fielding it out there in left. So the run does score. Puts Marmaduke up 1-0 here early on. I'm going to have number 12 stepping up to the dish. Again, folks, I do want to apologize. I'll go ahead and put it out there. If we have any Marmaduke fans watching, if you have a junior high roster, send it to me. My phone number is 870-323-0931. And we will get these boys' names mentioned as much as we can. Again, this is number 12 at the dish. Got number 14 out there on second. Jet's going to look the runner back. Pitch is going to run inside. It's going to get past Whitley, so he's going to hold. Base running error there. He should have advanced there on the pass ball. Evan Coach has got his arms up down there at third base, wondering why he didn't break for the plate. Pitch is going to run inside, ball 2. Oh, 2-1 is the count here. That's going to be a strike. Going to even the count to him, 2-2. Two-two pitch from Jet is cut on and missed, strike 3. for your second out of the inning. This is number 9 at the dish. First pitch he sees is going to be in there for a strike. Second pitch in there, strike 2. Inside just a hair. 1-2 is the count. Really close pitch there from Jet. That pitch going to run inside there. That's going to even it to him. 2-2 is the count. Two. Here's the pitch. It's going to run inside. Runner's on his way to third. No throw down there by Whitley. Full count pitch was in there. Strike 3. Jet strikes him out to end the inning. So Greyhounds leave a runner stranded there on third base, folks. We're going to send it to the sponsor video, and we'll be back with the bottom of the first.
Guess the best of luck on the upcoming season. Kate Pharmacy. From all of us here at Corning Sports Report, we want to give a special shout out and a huge thank you to Miss Lisa Jet, Mr. Joe Jet, and the entire Jet family for being our primary sponsor this year at Corning Sports Report. These fine folks have done it all for the city, the high school, the athletic programs, and also us here at CSR. Always giving, always helping out in any way they can. We want to say thank you, and we're excited to watch those little ones grow up and future Bobcats. We cannot wait. Again, big thank you to Miss Lisa Jet and Joe Jet, the entire Jet family. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Midwest Auto Parts has been a family-owned business in the heart of Corning since 1946, when it was established at 301 West 1st Street by Thomas and Bernice George. Midwest has and continues to serve the citizens of Corning and surrounding communities with the dependable parts and service. From auto parts and paint, hydraulic hoses, heavy-duty truck, farm tractor, and power unit parts, Midwest probably has what you need. From 5 generations of former and current Bobcats, Midwest Auto Parts says, go Bobcats. Get a hold of them, 870-857-3084.
Excited about our new CSR sponsor. That is Shine Pediatric Therapy. We appreciate Miss Amber Gifford, the speech therapist, and Miss Jordan Thompson, the occupational therapist. Those two have been providing local children with therapy services, forget this, over a decade now. Extremely impressive. And speaking of impressive, these two have teamed up. In fact, Shine Pediatric Therapy services with a team of locally staffed therapists to provide pediatric therapy to our community. Those girls at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You got to surround yourself with good people, and those two right there have. Hey, contact Amber at 870-926-5420 or Jordan 870-637-4949. Shine Pediatric Therapy wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, let's give it up for Shelter Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. That's Agent Kurt Scobie, who's been with us since day one, a proud supporter of not just us here at CSR, but also the Corning Bobcat sports programs and also everything to do with Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate him for all of your auto, home, life, or business insurance. See Shelter Agent Kirk Scobie. You can get a hold of him at 870-857-3211 or go by and see him on 2nd Street there in downtown Corning. He wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Another familiar face on our CSR slideshow, and that's Jim's Tire and Auto out of Corning, Arkansas. In fact, they're at 500 West Elm in Corning, Arkansas, and I always mention it every year. They do a little bit of everything. You ready? Alignments, new and used tires, all oil brands, service job, brake job, tractor/truck flats, batteries. We're not done. Still.
All right, folks, we're back here, bottom of the first, coming at you. Looks like we're going to have number 15, Swint, leading it off. Again, I apologize not having rosters here for your junior high Greyhounds. First pitch to Swint is going to be hit too short. Shortstop's going to bobble it. He's going to reach there. They're telling Swint to head to second. He should have went. Oh, I think that ball went into. Yeah, it went out of play or into the dugout there. So Swint's going to be up to second there. This is number 10, Jet. First pitch is a wild pitch, so Swint's going to advance to third there. Oh, just like that, Bobcats got a runner within 90 feet here on the base path. Throw to third base, pickoff move, runners back easily. That's twice we've seen a pickoff move to third today. Not your typical play you see there. Jet's going to get reset. Counts 1-0 to him. Pitches outside pass ball. Runner's on the way home. He's going to be in standing. He slides to make it semi-close there. So Swint scores. Ties this ball game 1-1. Counts 2-0 to Jet. Two-0 pitch was low in the dirt, ball 3, so it's a 3-0 count here to Jet. If you're just now tuning in, our senior high boys won that matchup earlier. 22-6 was the final. Junior high action here now. This game's tied 1-1. 3-0 pitch to Jet was ball 4 high. So Jet reaches first there on the 4-pitch walk. And now you're going to have number 12, Varvel, coming up. Bobcats have scored 1 run in the inning. Still no outs here. Pitch is cut on and missed, strike 1. Pitcher going to step off and look the runner back. Marvel's going to hit that one to third. Third baseman's going to field it, bobbled it, just cannot pick it up and make the good clean throw there. Unfortunate there for your third baseman. That's number 12. So now you got runners on second and first with still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Now you got number 13, McDonald, coming up to the dish. First pitch he sees is cut on and missed, strike 1. That pitch is going to be hit out to left field. Left fielder, it's going to get by him. So 1 run is going to score there. I'm not exactly sure what the deal was there. Had some hold up on the base path. And now you got number 17, Weaver, coming up. Credit McDonald with the RBI double. Give your Bobcats the 2-1 lead. Another pickoff move to third. Varble back easy. One old pitch is cut on and missed, strike one. So Weaver even in the count here, 1-1. Pass ball. Runner is going to score. Oh, and you wild there. That hit Varble right in the face. Man, that was unfortunate. I don't think the catcher really meant to do it, neither. Varble does come in and score there. So Varble comes in and scores. McDonald moves up over to third. 2-1 is the count to Weaver. Pitch is cut on and missed, strike two. That pitch is cut on and missed, strike three. Weaver running down to first. Catcher does make the throw. Now you're going to have the play at the plate. He's going to be safe. So that makes it a 4-1 ball game here. Your junior high Greyhounds do pick up the first out in the inning there on the strikeout to Weaver. First pitch is cut on and missed by number 24, Woodard. Pitch was taken high, ball two there. 2-0 count to Woodard. Pitch outside, ball three. So Woodard stepped into the dish here and taken 3 straight balls. 3-0 is the count. 3-0 pitch is cut on and missed, strike one. Three-one pitch is in the dirt, ball four. Oh, so that was ball three there. So now it's full count here to Woodard. That pitch is high, ball four, so Woodard going to reach there on the walk. This is going to be number 21, Williams, up at the dish here. First pitch he sees is cut on and missed, strike one. That pitch is going to be ripped in between the third baseman and the shortstop. Woodard going to go ahead and round second, headed to third, throw in at third base. They call him safe. Heads up base running there by Woodard. To go ahead and take third base there. And good job by Williams there to rip that in between third and short. This is number 11, Jones at the dish. Going to have runners on the corner. Still only one out here. In the bottom of the first, runner was on the move. Throw down to second. Now Woodard breaks for the plate. And the run scores. So that's 5 there, folks. 5-run rule. And that's going to send us out of the bottom of the first. We'll go ahead and send it to the sponsor video, and we'll be back top of the second.
That's just what the Veneta family, that's what they do. That's what they do. 870-857-6266. That is their phone number. Also a towing number at 870-857-6871. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, and they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Fred Industries, for all your micronutrients, pro soil, and green soil needs. Give us a call at 870-886-2411. Mark Hufford and Fred Industries would like to wish the Corning Bobcats the best of luck this season. And as always, go Bobcats.
I'm going to give a shout out to those fine folks at Boschlicker Brothers Farms for yet again, another year, supporting us here at Corning Sports Report. Always very active in the community and supporting athletics in Corning, as well as the city of Corning. Big thanks to Tim, Steve, and the entire Boschlicker Brothers family over there at Boschlicker Brothers Farms. I want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
Got another new sponsor here with CSR, and that's Gigi's, the new restaurant here in Corning. Hey, you won't find a better family than the Harvey family right here. Wonderful, wonderful human beings. Gigi's is the hidden gem of Corning. The restaurant serves daily lunch specials throughout the week and handmade pizzas on the weekend. You can get a hold of them at 870-631-3404. That's 870-631-3404. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck.
How about my friend Matt Anders, a Corning High School alumni, and he's working with the Baker Implement Company now. They were established in 1938. How about that? They jumped on board with us here for the second year in a row. We sure appreciate Matt and all the fine folks there. Listen, 13 locations to serve you. Matt works there at Kennett, but they have 13 of them throughout Arkansas and Missouri. They're your local Case IH dealer. Get a hold of Matt and the fine folks there at Kennett at 573-888-4644. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, you can't have Corning Bobcat Athletics without the Pride Booster Club. We appreciate all they do, and they want to say thank you and appreciate to all the gold sponsors. They want to use this ad for that, so we're going to name them off. Woolard.
All right, folks, we're back here. Top of the second. Looks like Jet's going to remain on the mound here for your Bobcats. Everything stays defensively the same. Number 3 at the dish here. Bobcats scored 5 runs here in the bottom of the first, making a 5-1 ball game. That pitch is going to be popped up right behind the third baseman. That's going to drop. Got to give Swint effort down there at third. That was just a lousy blooper, and it just barely got by him there trying to track it. Marmaduke going to have something cooking here. Start the top of the second with a runner on, no outs. First pitch is cut on and missed, strike 1. Jet going to look the runner back. Runner on the move. Throw down from Whitley is not in time. So credit number 3 there with the steal to second base. That pitch is cut on and missed, strike 3. So number 6 strikes out there for the first out of the inning. It's going to be number 11 at the dish. Jet going to look the runner back. Something you're seeing an awful lot here, an awful lot of pickoff moves in this junior high game. That pitch is in there for a strike. That pitch cut on and missed, strike 2. Really close pitch taken outside for a ball. Going to draw the count to 1-2 here. One-two pitch is fouled straight back. Count's going to remain 1-2. Everyone's going to have to get reset. Here comes a 1-2 pitch from Jet. That's cut on and missed, strike 3 for your second out of the inning. So Jet struck out the last 2 batters he's faces there. Pickoff move to second. Pretty much just going to run the runner back there. He got 2 outs here. I think this is where you'd need to dial in, focus in on the batter. First pitch is cut on and missed, strike 1. That pitch is high. Good job there for him to bounce back and lay off that high pitch. Evens the count to him, 1-1. Pickoff move to second, back easy. One-two pitch is going to be fouled down the first base line. Count's going to remain the same, 1-2 here. 2 outs in the inning. Greyhound's got a runner on second base. Pitch is a little low, ball 2. Two-two pitch is going to be inside, ball 3. That's going to run the count full here. Runner gets his lead off second. Pickoff move. Back easy. Full count. Payoff pitch is in there. Strike 3. So Jet strikes him out there to end the inning, folks. We're going to send it to the sponsor video, and we'll be back. Bottom of the second.
Farms, Carter Cox, K-Ron Farms, Cape Pharmacy, Dow Woolard Construction, Clay County Electric, Farm Bureau, Midwest Auto, Nutrient Ag Solution, Nona Bills, Golden Fry and Spices, Riverbank, State Farm, Francis Fish Farm, and Watson Oil. Those are your gold sponsors for the Pride Booster Club 2025 season. Hey, I'm not here doing these live streams. I'm at a full-time gig, and that job is Baldwin Chevrolet out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Mark of Excellence Award winner, and I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. I've got 3 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, and the majority of those vehicles are backed by a warranty at no charge to you. You can reach me 501-413-9715, or you can shop online at baldwinautomotivegroup.com. And my little 6-year-old girl Smalls would like to end this by saying,
Please buy Rico from my dad.
Malin Furniture and Appliance, formerly Jones Furniture, has been serving Clay County for almost 50 years. Located on the corner in downtown Piggott, Arkansas, they carry brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, and Liberty Furniture. They are an authorized Whirlpool dealer and service what they sell. Finance options available, plus free delivery. Get hold of them at 870-598-2861. Proud sponsors of Corning Sports Report. The Treasure Chest has been in business for over 50 years. Now located inside Maitland Furniture and Appliances at 281 West Main in downtown Piggott. Gifts, home decor, boutique clothing, and accessories. They offer wedding and baby registries with a complimentary gift wrap. Go see them, the Treasure Chest, proud sponsor of Corning Sports Report.
Do you still have old tapes sitting in your attic, closet, or even the shed? Those memories are rotting away every single day. At Rewind and Remember, we make it affordable to transfer your...
All right, folks, we're back here bottom of the second. Looks like number 11, Armani Jones, is going to be leading it off here for your Bobcats. First pitch he sees is going to be a little pop-up to the pitcher. He's going to make the play there for your first out of the inning. The Bobcats got one out there with the pop-out to the pitcher. 5-1 is your score here. It's going to be number 1, your catcher Whitley at the dish. First pitch he sees is taken inside and high, ball 1. Second pitch is going to be fouled right out of play down the first base line. One and one is your count. Pitch is going to be fouled straight back. Well, Whitley going to get set. 1-2 is the count. Pitch is going to be a little low. It's going to even the count to him 2-2. Two pitch in there, strike 3. Whitley going to strike out there for your second out of the inning. And it's going to be number 15, your leadoff hitter, Swint at the dish. That pitch is going to be hit to the shortstop. He's going to field it. Makes the play there for your third out. We'll see if we can't replay that there on your screen. Good job by your shortstop there. A little pop-up right there to him. Makes the play on it for the third out of the inning. Folks, we'll send it to the sponsor video, and we'll be back with the top of the third.
From family videos to school events and community history, we're here to help preserve what matters most. We're proud to support CSR and our Bobcats. Call or text 870-323-9051 or find us on Facebook and keep your memories alive forever.
Hey, it's so reliable for us here at CSR. First Choice Healthcare, always there to help us out when we need it. And not just us, but the city of Corning, and always supporting the kids, our future here at Corning, Arkansas. Hey, go by and see them. Sure, you can schedule an appointment at 870-857-3399, but they also welcome walk-ins at 1300 Creason Road in Corning, Arkansas. Regular hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Extended hours on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. First Choice Healthcare, revolving around you. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Black's Building Center, owned by Jim and Robin Black, was incorporated in 1961, but was established by the Black family in the early 1900s. How about that? They are proud to represent Corning by offering an array of home improvement items, including electrical, plumbing, roofing, windows, paint, and lumber. A little bit of everything there. Hey, drop in and see Josh, Jamie, Sammy, or Ryan for your hometown customer service. Located at 409 Vine Street here in beautiful God's country, Corning, Arkansas, and they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
Hey, let's give it up for the King family out of Corning, Arkansas for sponsoring us yet again here at Corning Sports Report. We appreciate them. Chris, Tammy, appreciate them. And also, as you see pictured right here, Krista, Allison, and Stetson. Love the pictures there from them. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's the King family, Corning, Arkansas.
All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to J&N Family Farms for jumping on board with us again this year. We certainly appreciate their sponsorship. I grew up with a couple of them, and wonderful families both of them are. And both the Gleghorn and Young families want to say go Bobcats and best of luck on the season. J&N Family Farms.
Brandon Cato with BCB Enterprises, LLC. Thank you for jumping on board with us this year, Brandon. You see the awesome family picture there. Love that. He specializes in mosquito fogging, but the man does about anything you can think of. Maybe you need something done to your home shop. Check mark. What about a swimming pool? Check mark. Any job you can think of. Estimates. He can also install those do-it-yourself mini split units. Check mark. That's the Mr. Cool brand. Just anything you can think of, this guy can probably make it happen. BCB Enterprises, 870-323-1001.
Zach Brown Farms, on the road to success. That's our buddy Zach, and also Shayna, one of our staffers here at CSR, and their beautiful little kiddo there, Cade. Love the firstborn there with the CSR shirt on. How about that? Gotta love it. Hey, Zach.
All right, folks, we're back here, top of the third. First pitch is going to be taken outside for a ball. Bobcats lead this game 5-1 here. Second pitch is taken outside, ball 2. This is number 1 at the dish for your Greyhounds. That pitch cut on and missed, strike 1. Three one. Pitch is going to be hit out to left field. That's Woods tracking it. That's going to get by him. So that's going to be a leadoff double here to start the top of the third inning. Unfortunate for Woods out there in left field. This is going to be number 4 at the dish for your Greyhounds. First pitch he sees was taken outside. Pass ball is going to get by Whitley there. Runner advances up to third. So now you got a runner in scoring position with no outs here. That pitch is in there for a strike. Two one counts, cut on and miss, strike two. That's going to even the count here, 2-2. That pitch in there, strike three. Good bounce back pitch from Jet there to strike out that batter for your first out of the inning. That pitch is taken outside, ball one. That pitch is cut on and missed, strike one. This is number 14 at the dish. That pitch is cut on and missed, strike two. Pitch is going to be popped straight up. Second baseman McDonald's going to call the pitcher off, makes the play there for the second out of the inning. And just like that, Jets only one out away from stranding that base runner out there on third. It's number 12 at the dish. First pitch he sees is outside, ball one. That pitch is going to be hit to the third base. That gets past Swint there, so the run does come in and score. So credit number 12 with the RBI single, makes it a 5-2 game here. First pitch to number 9. It's taken outside for a ball. Good job by Whitley there to keep that one in front of him. Puts the count 2-0 here. Two old pitches outside. That one's going to get past Whitley, so the runner is going to advance to second. Three-old pitch was a ball, so number 9 reaches there on the 4-pitch walk. So now you're going to have two runners on, 2 outs. This is number 3, who is 1 for 1 on the day coming up. Again, folks, if you're from Marmaduke, I do apologize about not having a roster. That pitch was cut on and missed. Throw down to third is a wild one. Good job by Varvel there, your shortstop, to be backing up the throw. It was a wild throw. You had Varvel, your shortstop, backing up your third baseman, and if he wouldn't have been backing him up there, folks, most definitely would have scored a run, so you got to credit him there. Heads up baseball playing right there. Pitches cut on and missed for a strike, but it got past Whitley, so the run is going to come in and score. Makes it a 3-5 ball game. Batter's going to be down in the count 0-2. 0-2's the count. Here comes a pitch from Jet. That's going to be just a little outside, make it a 1-2 count. One-two pitch was cut on and missed, strike 3 for the third out of the inning. Bobcats do give up 2 runs there in the top of the third, folks. Going to go ahead and send it to the sponsors, and we'll be back with the bottom of the third.
Yeah, you too. Shana does so much for us here at CSR. And that's a future CSR worker right there in Cade. Zach Brown Farms, they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Next up on the sponsor video slideshow is Miss Lynn Masterston and 3rd Street Boutique Clothing and Gifts. They have custom t-shirts and tanning and much, much more. In fact, if you see our CSR shirts that we always wear, that is in part to Miss Lynn Masterson. We appreciate her and all that she does, not just for us at CSR, but for the city of Corning and Corning Bobcat Athletics. Go visit her, 3rd Street Boutique. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, let's all give it up for Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions. Jason Horner has been with us here at CSR since day one, and we sincerely appreciate his unwavering support. Independent sales representative, listing equipment in Clay, Greene County in Arkansas, and Butler, Ripley County in Missouri. Get a hold of him at 870-598-4310. It's Jason Horner, Big Iron Auctions. Hey, let's give it up for our new sponsor, Mr. Jeremy Wooldridge, State Representative. Hey, he jumped on board with us here at CSR, wanted to support the community that supports him. Also wanted to jump on and help support us here at CSR. He appreciates what we do, and we appreciate him. Very big help, obviously, in our community, in our state. And we certainly appreciate him jumping on board with us here for the 2024-2025 CSR sponsorship year. This ad paid for by Jeremy Wooldridge for State Representative. This ad paid for by Jeremy Wooldridge for State Senate. Next up is Anders Excavation LLC. It's my buddy Bryden Anders jumping on board with us this year. Hey, they offer excavation, dozer, and skid steer services. And by the way, before I get too far into this, 3 different states. You see it on the graphic. Northeast Arkansas, Southeast Missouri, and West Tennessee, but also ditching, trenching, erosion control, pipe cells installation, tree removal, driveways, and much, much more. Get a hold of Bryden at 870-335-5143.
All right, folks, we're back here, bottom of the third. Bobcats lead it by 2 runs here. First pitch to number 10, Jet, was taken outside for a ball. Second pitch